today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the Savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander. I'm telling you, listen to me. He needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zios, eliminate him.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.
Hey, Orange Pig. America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you sold. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran, hear this clear. Your people reached out to us, yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us till the last breath, we've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone, your system ever wrong, they've known all along. The enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. Ain't waking up to the lies, the illusions of burst. You screamed America first, nah, you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to the plate, Epstein regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite, sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk real big for a man with tiny hands. Tiny hands, tiny things, tiny everything. We saw everything, and word got out, the smallness kinda expands. No wonder all those rage tweets, all those desperate rants. Overcompensating bully, always causing the scene. You said you love losers, well, look at your team. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. Hey, Orange Pig. America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you sold. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran, hear this clear. Your people reached out to us, yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us till the last breath, we've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone, your system ever wrong, they've known all along. The enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. Ain't waking up to the lies, the illusions of burst. You screamed America first, nah, you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to the plate, Epstein regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite, sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk real big for a man with tiny hands. Tiny hands, tiny things, tiny everything. We saw everything, and word got out, the smallness kinda expands. No wonder all those rage tweets, all those desperate rants. Overcompensating bully, always causing the scene. You said you love losers, well, look at your team. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you can all hear me loud and clear. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me all okay. Drop a 1 in the chat if there is also no sound issues, because sometimes we get this annoying crackling sound. It's like a buzzing sound. So let me know if that's back. I'll have to quickly unplug and plug back in. But I'm hoping that it's all sweet. Let's do a roll check. Let's see who's watching the stream today. So we've got Red Spur and Silent Teos on Kick. Shout out to you guys. We've got Ozzy Alien on YouTube. We've got Akil. Looks like that's everyone in the chat for now. Oh, we've got VHW Ed. Yeah, shout out to everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys like the Lego song, man. That's my favourite one. It's my favourite one that they've dropped so far. You know, I've actually got a banger, an absolute banger lined up. An absolute banger of a song that I created myself. We've got Nobody Somewhere in the chat. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Who wants to hear my song, man? Who wants to hear my song? I've got an absolute banger there. So I can give you guys an exclusive if you want. An absolute exclusive. No, never heard before. I was going to drop it later on X, but I might give it to you guys now if you want to hear it, that is. If not, don't worry. We can go into some news straight away if you want. But it's a good song, man. It's a very good song. You want to hear it, Silent Teos, yeah? You guys want to hear the song? It's a banger. It's not got the animation like the Lego, unfortunately. I'm not that advanced, but you know, it's not got a good. It's not got the Lego music video, but it has got a music video. Play it, yeah. You guys want to hear it? Cool. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Bear me 1 second. Oh, you want to see it? Yeah. Okay. This one's directed by me. It's called "Is It Too Hot in Hell?" Is it too hot in hell? Let's hear it. Let's hear the song. Let me go what you guys think. So it's a little bit, it's like a house tune. It's a bit of a get the spirits up type of song for all the Israeli terrorists.
Celebrate, celebrate, it's time to celebrate. Another big L for Israel. Celebrate, celebrate, it's time to celebrate. Another big L for Israel. Alarm bells ringing, settlers running, world don't care, bitch, bye bye. Alarm bells ringing, settlers running, world don't care, bitch, bye bye. World don't care, bitch, bye bye. You fucked around and found out.
W in the chat if you like the song.
Now it's enough of the mouth. You thought that you could kill kids.
Okay.
Well, I guess that you found out.
Okay.
Epstein regime is in doubt. Iranian missiles at your house. No time left to play victim. The hand of God strikes you down. Alarm bells ringing, settlers running, world don't care,
Hey.
bye bye.
We don't care.
Alarm bells ringing, settlers running, world don't care, bitch, bye bye. World don't care, bitch,
Yes.
bye bye. Tel Aviv is just dust.
Banger.
Burn to rubble, you must. Iran missiles taking
Imagine hearing this in the club, man.
I ain't talking about Elon Musk.
Okay.
Special place for you in hell. Last thing you hear is alarm bells.
Take the lyrics in.
A big boom and a big bang. Tell me, is it too hot in hell? Alarm bells ringing, settlers running, world don't care, bitch, bye bye. Alarm bells ringing, settlers running, world don't care, bitch, bye bye.
Catchy one, isn't it?
Bye bye.
Come on. Big banger. Got some good visuals as well.
Tel Aviv is just dust. Burn to rubble, you must. Iran missiles taking flight. I ain't talking about Elon Musk. Special place for you in hell. Last thing you hear is alarm bells.
Fire.
A big boom and a big bang. Tell me, is it too hot in hell?
Is it too hot in hell?
Alarm bells ringing, settlers running, world don't care, bitch, bye bye.
Banger, man. Banger. Oh, hope you guys like the song. Get us in the spirits. Lift up the spirits. Hopefully we get that song out there, man. We'll get that song out there today. I don't want to post it on YouTube though. It'll probably get banned. So I had to react to it, but I don't know if I want to post that on my YouTube channel. Post it on X though. Hope you guys liked it. Anyway, hope you guys all having a pleasant Friday. A song makes you just want to get in the mood, you know. See some explosions in Tel Aviv. But yeah, got the whole music video, the lot. But I hope you guys are doing well. Anyway, what countries everyone tuned in from tonight? Have we got any UK brothers and sisters in here? We've got a lot to get into today. Quite a lot to get into anyway. We've got a few stories to go over. As you guys know, the so-called ceasefire took place. But ever since the ceasefire started, Israel has continued to breach the ceasefire. And they have been, they've still been bombing Lebanon too. So, you know, that was against the ceasefire rules. Red Spur from Scotland, Cody from the UK. Shout out to you guys. We've got everyone. We've got a lot of UK people in here. We've got Ozzy from the UK as well. Nice, nice, nice. Born Netherlands but living in Thailand. Nice, man. I've always wanted to visit Thailand, but it's just such a long flight. I will go there soon though. Melbourne, Australia. Nice. Yeah, it must be so early for you, isn't it? It's probably like 3, 4 in the morning, surely, Lucas. Another UK as well. Michigan. Got Michigan as well. Nice. But yeah, what should we start off with first? Thank you, Just Lee, so much for following me on Kick. Yeah, everyone, go drop me a follow on Kick if you haven't already. The link is in the description of the video, the live chat as well. Dundee, Scotland, love the song. Thank you guys, thank you, man. Hopefully that will get to the top 10 charts, the UK global charts. No, I'm joking. But anyway, let's start off. We'll go over a couple of bits first of all. From Palestine, just only a couple of bits. It's always important that we keep talking about Palestine. I know it gets sort of brushed under the rug. It gets the media doesn't cover it, and it's important that we keep talking about it, you know, because as much as it's important to talk about all this Iran, Lebanon stuff, it's also important to never forget about the Palestinians. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. See, the dog was crying. Nick's from South Africa, yeah? Shout out to you, man. So yeah, what was I saying? It's always important to keep talking about Palestine, of course, because they are still getting genocided, they're still getting oppressed, especially in the West Bank. And yeah, we've got to just keep talking about them, really. So, we'll start off with just a quick video of an Egyptian chicken vendor refusing to accept money from a customer after discovering he is Palestinian. So shout out to this Egyptian chicken vendor, man. I'd never make a Palestinian pay either if I had like a business, you know. Guys have gone through enough already. Let's play the clip. You hear some noise when talking, Silencios? What noise? Is it the buzzing sound? Is that better for you? Sorry, my mic does that. It's so weird. It's like when I move the wire and get up, it just starts buzzing. I don't know how to fix it. It's like, no matter what USB port I put it in, it still does it. I'm not too sure if it's the actual computer or if it's the microphone. Yeah, it should be gone now though, guys. I think Kick's a bit ahead of the game. I've already unplugged it now. Shit. Buzzy's back. Already, the link is in the description of the microphone. Yeah, it should be gone now though. Yeah, it should be gone now. Sweet, I've just played it back myself. It should be gone. For some reason when I like get up and move, it's gone. It starts, I don't know why. So anyway, sorry, let me start again. So this Egyptian chicken vendor refused to accept money from a customer after discovering he is Palestinian. So shout out to this guy, Big W here. Let's play the video. Yeah, I think it is the mic wire. I think you're right, Ozzy.
يعطيكم العافية. أنا جبت أنا فلسطيني، جبت أشتري فراخ من عند عمي سالم. عمي سالم بصراحة ضليتني أتحايل عليه إنه ياخذ وما كانش بالمرة يعني. بصراحة أنا كثير زعلان من كرم المصريين. أحكي لك شغلة، إحنا أكثر ناس بنعشقهم وبنحبهم هي مصر. الشعب المصري جيش المصري إحنا خجلانين من كرمكم والله. أنا عن جد، أنا عن جد والله ما أنا قادر أمشي. احنا بنحبكم كثير والله، احنا بنحبكم كثير، وان شاء الله هاي الرساله توصل وانتم كلكم عشان راسنا من فوق يعني. حبيبي تسلم، حبيب قلبي تسلم. ان شاء الله وان شاء الله حنرجع لك حبيبي، وان شاء الله مصر نشوفها اعلى البلاد يا رب. لا ومصر الاول، مصر هي الاساس، مصر ترجع على الوقت. حبيبي مع السلامه، شكرا.
Yeah, man, shout out to the Egyptian guy, man. Never charge a Palestinian for nothing. But yeah, on to some more like serious stuff. So regarding what was I gonna say? So basically, Bezalel Smotrich, there's a video of Bezalel Smotrich celebrating the fact that the establishment of a new settlement in the West Bank will be made, and he eats cotton candy like this is some sort of sick joke, some sort of celebration thing. And it's funny, everyone used to call us conspiracy theorists for talking about the Greater Israel Project. Everyone used to say, oh no, this isn't true, they don't want to expand around the Middle East, they just want to stay there, they're just sick of these Hamas terrorists attacking them all the time. Well, they're actively expanding still in the West Bank, which is part of the reason why Hamas exists, and we're going to get into some more videos later, but there's another video of them openly admitting that they're continuing with their Greater Israel Project. So this isn't just some conspiracy theory, this is actually happening. I know a lot of Zionists will come out and say, yeah, this is a conspiracy theory, this is just Palestine propaganda, but the Israeli government are saying it themselves. What more proof do you want? But yeah, here's a video of Bezalel Smotrich celebrating the establishment of a new settlement in the West Bank while eating cotton candy. A sick, sick man.
אם יש פה שערות סבתא, זה יישוב לכל דבר ועניין. זהו. לא יודע אם אתה יודע ראש המועצה, 30 יישובים בקדנציה רק בבנימין. עכשיו מה שיפה, זה שהם לא נשארים על הנייר ולא נשארים בהחלטות קבינט, אלא באמת השותפות מלאה עם כל הגורמים הופכים לכבישים וקרוונים ובתים ומשפחות.
Fuck knows what he's talking about, this terrorist language, but yeah, you get the point. He's happy, he's very happy that Israel are expanding and kicking people out of their homes. Yeah, I don't speak terrorist either, Salintios. I don't think anyone in this chat does, unfortunately. But I think we can see through the video that we can sort of see what they're doing. Happy to expand and celebrate terrorism, of course. And also, this is going to be the next thing. The 60-day deadline set by Israel for Hamas to disarm ends tonight, and that was last night. Of course, this is probably going to be the next thing. Now that the Iran war seems to have stopped, at least for now, Israel has to ask themselves, damn, how can we continue committing terrorism? I know what we'll do. We'll just continue bombing Lebanon. We'll continue to try and commit a genocide there. And we'll go back to bombing Gaza because we told them 60 days ago that Hamas needs to disarm and they haven't. So that's our excuse. The genocide will increase. Because of course the genocide has slowed down, but trust me, every single day I'm posting videos of Palestinian children still getting killed. That's still happening. But it won't be long until they go all out again, like we saw for the past few years. So this is going to be the next thing, unfortunately. They're going to tell everyone that Hamas hasn't disarmed and Israel feels under threat and they need to continue bombing Gaza heavily. So pray for Palestine, man. Pray for Palestine. Madness. Can't believe this shit. Yeah. So what else? We've got a few bits from the Zionist side of things. So yeah, it appears that we're in some sort of ceasefire with direct confrontation between Iran and Israel and America. And yeah, we've got the absolute Zionist terrorist Reza Pahlavi came out, and he said the United Kingdom has continually appeased what he describes as a criminal regime in Iran. He says the Iranian people will remember which country stood with them in their time of need and which stood against them. Yeah, we will remember. The Iranian people will remember, you're right. They'll remember terrorists like you standing on the side of Israel, that's for sure. They'll remember that. They'll remember the countries that sat back while the Americans and the Israeli terrorists bombed schools, killing loads of little girls, bombed their mosques, bombed their places of worship, bombed their hospitals, everything. Someone like you, Reza Pahlavi, you Zionist terrorist, they'll definitely remember you. And they won't remember you for being on the right side of history, that's for sure. That is for sure, mate. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi came out with a tweet yesterday. And he said, Netanyahu's criminal trial resumes on Sunday. A region-wide ceasefire, including in Lebanon, would hasten his jailing. If the US wishes to crater its economy by letting Netanyahu kill diplomacy, that would ultimately be its choice. We think that would be dumb, but are prepared for it. Yeah, I doubt the ceasefire is going to last. I really do. And we saw the leader of Ansar Allah, Abdul Malik al-Houthi, come out with a statement, with a little video. And he said, Spain took an honourable position. It prevented the US from using its territory to attack Iran. This position should have been taken by all Arab and Islamic states. 100%. Let me play the video for you guys. I'm going to have to read it out to you because it's in Arabic. So let me mute it and read it out to you. So, he said, it is regrettable that some Arab regimes have reached the level of serving Zionism. Any service to American/Israeli aggression is a direct service to global Zionism. And global Zionism, what does it seek? What are its goals? What is its plan? Is it not the targeting of this entire region? Even the countries whose regimes supported America and Israel, it targets this very region to implement the Zionist plan. Meanwhile, countries from outside the Islamic sphere took honourable positions, like Spain. Spain took an honourable position. It prevented America from using its territory and its airspace to carry out its aggression against the Islamic Republic of Iran. This advanced position should have naturally been taken by every country in the region. Arab states, Islamic states, instead offering their territory to serve America. Yeah, sorry, that's the end of the video, yeah. And yeah, it's true, man. All of these so-called Arab states that are meant to defend their brothers ended up defending Israel and America, letting Israel and America commit terror attacks on their neighbours. Madness. And then you've got people like Spain, who are not even a Muslim nation, who are actually part of the EU, and they're taking a better stance than them countries. It's madness. It's absolute madness. We saw Russian President Putin issued a warning directed at both the United States and Israel. He said, in a multipolar world, there will be no hegemons. Translated, it's impossible to act like a ruler when China, Russia, and Iran exist. Oh boy.
I wouldn't really speak about...
Let's play the video.
I wouldn't really speak about any domineering pose. It doesn't mean that this new multipolar world should have any hegemons, because no one is speaking about this, not in BRICS, not in the SCO. Everyone has equal rights in this multipolar world. And from international law point of view, everyone must have equal rights, must be in the similar position. Yes, there are economic giants like India or China, and actually our country is among top 4 biggest economies if we speak about the purchasing power parity. These are the current realities. That's not something that we would like to have. That's what international organizations calculate, but it doesn't mean that anyone should dominate over the politics or over global security. So we do not believe that there should be some domination. Everyone must be equal.
Yeah, exactly that, man. Everyone should be equal. Why should there be countries like countries like Israel and America that are allowed to just bully the rest of the world? Why is that? Why should satanic paedophile nations be allowed to bully countries around the world? Why can't everyone just be equal? We're all humans at the end of the day. We all bleed the same blood. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that, really. W Putin. W Putin. Spain is the first country to reopen its embassy in Tehran. W Spain. Yeah, man. W Spain as always, honestly. You're absolutely right. We also saw a video of an Iranian woman handing out flowers to the Iranian forces to thank them for their efforts to keep them safe during the war. Big W for her and the Iranian forces as well.
To keep me out, I win this.
I'm going to mute it because of copyright reasons. So yeah, this woman goes out, she's giving her flowers. You know what they say, give people their flowers while they're still here. Don't wait till it's too late. Everyone wants to give you your flowers after you're gone. No one appreciates you when you're here. So very good gesture by this lovely lady to people that have defended their homeland from these evil Epstein Zionist terrorists. What else? So another W from well, we'll look at this post, guys. So the United Nations Foundation honoured Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez with the Global Champion for Change Award in recognition of his leadership on the global stage. Sanchez stated that he is honoured to receive the award, which reflects the Spanish commitment to peace.
The peoples are not only...
So yeah, W Pedro, man. W Pedro, W Spain. Let's play the clip.
The peoples are not only those who live in safety and comfort, like us. The peoples refers mainly to those suffering and living through hardship. Those are the people the United Nations was created for. Those are the people that multilateralism was supposed to serve. So we must ask ourselves, what good are our words and institutions if injustice continues to spread unchecked across continents? If we keep destroying the beautiful planet we inherited, if wars and violence are on the rise again, threatening the future of our children and grandchildren, numbers and statistics are of little relief to those who continue to suffer, to those we the peoples who look to us with hope.
Yeah, man.
The people.
Big W for Spain. Right side of history. Doing a lot of greatness lately. Pedro Sanchez, not Pedro Panches. Also some sad images. We saw an Iranian father mourn over the coffins of his daughters who were killed in American and Israeli airstrikes in Iran. We will never forget. We will never forget. You're always 3 days late on reporting? What am I 3 days late on, man? This is all live shit. It's supposed to have been the last 24 hours. We only cover stuff that happened in the last 24 hours.
بگیر سری اون زینب ساداتو میتونی بگیری 2 ماهه بله پیکرهای مطهرم اینجا مدت محدودی تا خانواده بیاد دنبالش و کار تشییع انجام بشه نگهداری میشن. بگیر سری.
Yeah, very sad. This is the reality of these Zionist terrorists, man. Think about how many civilians Iran killed the whole time the war was going on. Not a lot. Shows that it can be avoided. Yeah, madness. Iran's Galibaf tweeted yesterday, time is running out. We did go over this yesterday, but I'll go over it again for those who didn't see. He said Lebanon and the entire resistance axis as Iran's allies form an inseparable part of the ceasefire, which is point 1 of the 10-point proposal. PM Shahbaz Sharif publicly and clearly stressed the Lebanon issue. There is no room for denial and backtracking. Ceasefire violations carry explicit costs and strong responses extinguish the fire immediately. We'll see what happens, I guess. We'll see what happens. And also an interesting thing, because we're going to see some other stuff regarding this later on in this video, in this stream. But Iran said the reports of the country's delegation arriving in Islamabad are false, and that until the United States fulfills its commitments regarding Lebanon, the negotiations are suspended. How interesting. We've got loads of reports coming out that Iran's ready for peace talks in Islamabad, but then you've got Iran coming out saying that this is false. The country's delegation have not landed. In Islamabad. They're saying that until America and until Israel stop with the terror attacks in Lebanon, the negotiations are suspended. So very strange, very, very strange indeed. I suppose we have to see what happens regarding that. Yeah, guys, run up the likes. Thanks, honestly. What's going on, Sire? Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, what happens regarding these so-called peace talks. Yeah, what's to get into next? Just going to look through everything quickly just to see where we should start. Yeah, I suppose we should start off with actually before we do I want to just ask you guys, please, we had one follower on Kick so far in this stream. If we can get another 4 more, there's 32 of us here on YouTube, it says. If we can get another 4 more followers on Kick, that would be absolutely great. I'd appreciate that so much. The reason being is I'm trying to hit my goal. I'm not sure if any of you guys know that we don't get paid for our YouTube streams, and they demonetize all of them. They demonetize our clips. The only way we get paid is through YouTube super chats, and yeah, it's YouTube super chats. That's it. And I'm trying to hit this achievement thing. I've got to monetize my channel, path to verification, and I'm currently on 4 out of 10 subscribers in 30 days. And I've done this one. I've just got to get an average of 50 viewers in 30 days and have 100 unique chatters, which I'm also like 70% done. So a follow on Kick would be great, and if you could drop a comment on the live stream, that would also help me get this one done. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me out a lot more than you think. I'm actually leaving my 9-to-5 job as well at the end of this month. So at the end of the month, I'll be going away for a week, and then when I get back, I will no longer be working at my workplace due to a change of circumstances. So I'm gonna try and do the streaming stuff full time, and hopefully I survive, you know. So it'd be great if I could get paid by Kick to help me fucking pay my bills. But yeah, so wish me the best of luck, guys, I guess. We'll see what happens with that. At least I get to do like long streams. We'll do like a few hour streams and everything. And yeah, so yeah, a follow on Kick would really help me out. It's pinned in the live chat. Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you so much. Gears and Crops super chatted $20. I love your work. Thank you, brother. Everyone drop a W for Gears and Crops in the chat. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, it is a bold move, Sire. It's one of them ones, the like circumstances of the job, like they're not Like, I can't really work around a lot of stuff that's going on at my job. I work in like a sales job, and it's like a lot of stress and things like that. But you know, I feel like everything happens for a reason. And after I come back at the end of the month, I'm going on a little trip for a week to give my mind a break. I'll still try and do a couple of streams. And when I get back, at least I'll have a fresh start. You know, I'm just gonna come back. I'm gonna try and do like 4 or 5 hour streams a day. We'll cover all the news. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll survive. So a follow on kick would really help me out. That's all I ask for. Yeah, thank you, Lee. And also, guys, yeah, so that week I'll try and do a couple streams while I'm away, but I won't be able to do like as good streams, I guess, because I won't have my computer and everything like that. But I am actually got a big street, and you know the street documentaries. I'm not sure if you guys watch them. I'm sure some of you in the chat have seen them. But we've got like we're going out recording this Sunday actually. Another street documentary's coming out soon, and I'm probably gonna edit it up before I go away, and then I'm gonna post that while I'm away, so you guys have still got some content. Another super chat from OZ Alien. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for all you're doing. Much appreciated. Good luck, man. You guys are legends. Everyone give a W for OZ Alien in the chat as well. A W for OZ Alien. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. But yeah, I hope you guys look forward to the video I've got coming. It's going to be a good video. It's going to be a good street documentary. If you guys have seen them before, I'm just going to drop a heart on your super chat as well. So yeah, we'll stay tuned for that one. It will be out in a few weeks. I'm going to get a good edit gone for that one as well. It's going to be a proper good video. But yeah, anyway, let's get back into some news, I guess. Come on, guys, drop me a follow and kick someone. I'm joking, but yeah, thank you everyone for all your support. You guys are the best. I love streaming, and that's why I'll be happy. You know, I'll be happy to be able to stream for longer. And also, wait, sorry, Exit said, mate, I volunteered to mod for your video with Ryan, but I don't mind if you change it or not. Nah, you're all good, man. You know what I mean? You're fine to stay as a mod, unless you don't want to be a mod anymore. But what was I going to say? Damn, my mind's gone blank. Oh yeah, that was what I was saying. That's shit, I've gone brain dead. Yeah, anyway, we'll just get into some news. We'll get into some news. It's gonna really bug me now that I was gonna say something, it's just rolled off my tongue. Oh yeah, basically that's what I was gonna say. The streams, instead of being a bit all over the place, because sometimes I have to stream random times. Like for example, today we started streaming at 4 PM UK time. Yesterday was 6. I think the day before that was like 10 o'clock at night. So at least I'll be able to have a set time every day. Like it'll be more organised, so the stream should be better. We'll try and get some guests on. We'll do good, like we'll do reactions, all that type of thing. So it'll be good. But anyway, let's carry on anyway with the video. So we'll go over some stuff regarding the Zionists, the Zionist terrorists. And remember a minute ago we were just talking about the Great Israel Project, how it's not a conspiracy theory, how they're expanding their settlements in the West Bank. We've got another video from the terrorist Bezalel Smotrich. Oh my guys, you guys are legends, man. Another super chat. Thank you, Exit 101. £10. Thank you so much. Just in case you get short between your career change. Honestly, brother, that means a lot. Everyone drop a W for Exit in the chat. Everyone drop a W for Exit in the chat. You guys are the best, honestly. Thank you so much. You guys are, honestly, love you all. I love you all. But yeah, so the Great Israel Project continues. It's not a conspiracy theory. The Zionists will come on Twitter, they'll come in the YouTube comments and say, no, that's just Palestine propaganda, it's just anti-Semitic propaganda, all of this nonsense. But the Zionists come out themselves and tell you to your face that they're looking to do this Great Israel Project. It's not a joke. They're expanding in the West Bank. They're creating more settlements. They're kicking Palestinians out of their homes. They're bombing Gaza. They're trying to bomb Lebanon. They're bombing Iran. Oh, it's not for the Greater Israel Project. It's all just an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. No, it's not. It's not. They're telling you to your face that this is not a conspiracy theory. They're telling you they're doing this. We literally have Bezalel Smotrich here telling everybody we are presenting you a new vision for our Greater Israel Project. We've got the footage. Let's show you. Bezalel Smotrich announced settlement expansion at the integration of a new illegal outpost while presenting his vision for a Greater Israel. There will be expansion in Gaza that will extend our borders. In Lebanon, to the Litani in Syria, Mount Hermon, parts of the north, south and east. So they're telling everyone to their face that they're doing this. It's not a conspiracy theory, it's not. It's in fucking terrorist language, of course. But yeah, if there's any, I don't think there's any terrorist speakers in this chat. And yeah, you get the point. Someone can go translate if you want. This is what they're saying. They want this great Israel project to begin. They want to get the ball rolling. This is what they do. Yeah. And a very based tweet. Pakistan's Minister of Defense came out yesterday. The tweet has now been deleted. I'm not too sure why. No clue why, to be fair. But he said, Israel is evil and a curse for humanity. While peace talks are underway in Islamabad, genocide is being committed in Lebanon. Innocent citizens are being killed by Israel, first Gaza, then Iran, and now Lebanon. Bloodletting continues unabated. I hope and pray people who create this cancerous state on Palestinian land to get rid of European Jews burn in hell. Fucking hell, what a statement. What a statement from Pakistan's Minister of Defense. This guy actually follows me on X as well, because after I saw this statement, everyone was like, oh my god, did you see what he just tweeted? So I had to go to his page and check, and he actually follows me, which is super base as well. And since then, the tweet has been deleted. I have no idea why. But Zionists are freaking out about this tweet. Israel's Prime Minister office came out and said, the Pakistani Defense Minister's call for the annihilation of Israel is causing outrage. This is not a statement that can be tolerated from any government, especially not from one that claims to be a neutral mediator for peace. Damn! Looks like the Zionists are probably going to end up fucking targeting Pakistan at this rate. Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar came out. He said, Israel views very gravely these blatant anti-Semitic blood libels from a government claiming to mediate peace. Calling the Jewish state cancerous is effectively calling for its annihilation. Israel will defend itself against terrorists who vow its destruction. Zionists are very touchy indeed. They are. It is funny that these are the ones that are meant to be holding the peace talks. Even they know, like, fucking hell, everyone knows that you Zionists are terrorists. Pretty much the whole world knows. Apart from fucking America and all of these Western nations that are owned by the Epstein regime. And apart from the Indians, of course. You know, everyone knows you guys are terrorists. This is fucking weird as well. The commander of the German Luftwaffe decided to donate blood for the Israeli military. Ah, man. What is wrong with these people? Silent Tia said, "What? Who cares what these Zionists think? They are terrorists." Exactly that, man. They are. They're terrorists. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz said, the brutality with which Israel is waging war there in Lebanon could derail the entire peace process, and that must not happen. And see, these Germans, they love to play both. They love to sit on both sides of the fence, you know. Thank you, Luna and Leo. I appreciate your support. You're right, Daniel. The Zionists did get rid of Imran Khan. Free Imran Khan. And also, look at this. Former US Secretary of State John Kerry. I was part of a number of conversations with Netanyahu. A question was asked, pitching the US strikes in Iran? Yes, he wanted us to strike. He came to President Obama. He made a presentation to ask to strike. President Obama refused. President Biden refused. President Bush refused. The only president who has agreed to this, obviously, is President Trump. Imagine that. Imagine that. All of these terrorists before, American terrorist George Bush, American terrorist Joe Biden, American terrorist Barack Obama, all refused to strike Iran. But then the biggest terrorist of them all, Trump the terrorist, says, of course Israel, we'll bomb Iran. We'll bomb Iran, anything you want. How mad is that? President Trump, the one who claimed to be the president of peace, the one who said no new wars, I'm going to be the president remembered in the history books for starting no new wars, I'm going to save humanity, and then he's the one who bows down to Israel the most. All of these previous prime ministers and presidents have all bowed down to Israel, don't get it twisted, but President Trump is even worse of a Zionist slave than all of the rest. Maybe it's because he visited Epstein Island so many times. Who knows? Maybe they've got blackmail on him, who knows? I wonder why. I wonder why. But yeah, let's play the clip anyway.
You've probably sat across the table from Prime Minister Netanyahu more than almost anyone else out there, and he and Israel are, of course, big factors here. There's been recent reporting, you probably saw in the New York Times, that Netanyahu was taken into the situation where he basically pitched Trump on attacking Iran. Were you ever part of any conversations like that? I know he's made that pitches to past administrations. Were you ever a part of that? And were you surprised that he was able to convince Trump to do this?
Well, I was part of any number of conversations with Prime Minister Netanyahu, conversations that took place in other countries.
Pitching the U.S. to strike Iran.
Yes, he wanted us to strike. He came to President Obama. He made a presentation to ask to strike. President Obama refused. President Biden refused. President Bush refused. The only president who has agreed to this, obviously, is President Trump. And it's really...
Mad. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the President of Peace would be the only president out of all of the other terrorists to take it that step further and strike Iran? All of the others, like Joe Biden, was complicit in the genocide of Palestinians, of course, but Trump was not only was he complicit in the genocide of Palestinians and the now attempted genocide in Lebanon and the attempt of controlling Syria and the bombing of Yemen, he's also complicit in the terrorism in Iran. Madness. We live in crazy times. What's that song say? Our government is run, as it say? Your government is run by pedophiles. Exactly. It is. There's no joke. And speaking of pedophiles, some stuff from the US now. So, Melania Trump has came out. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the video. But Melania Trump came out yesterday. And she said she is not a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. And says Epstein did not introduce her to Donald Trump. Adding that she met her husband by chance. Interesting.
I am not Epstein's victim. Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. I met my husband by chance at the New York City party in 1998.
Okay. What country is she from, by the way? I haven't really done a lot of research on her, to be fair. She's definitely got an accent. Anyone in the chat know what country she's from? Please, a reminder, guys, drop me a follow on Kick. If we can get 4 more of you, that'd be great. 36 of us in the chat on YouTube, surely. Surely at least a couple of you can help a brother out. But yeah, where's this bitch from? Czech. She's Czech. Slovenia. Okay. Wonder how Trump met her. Probably is Epstein Island, wasn't it? It's got to be. Yes, I'm not sure if you guys have heard this, but Trump lashed out at Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens and Alex Jones in a long Truth Social post. He said they have one thing in common, low IQs. They're stupid people. Everyone knows it. So we've got the full statement here. Is a Truth Social post. Let me read it to you. He says, I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years. Especially by the fact that they think it is wonderful for Iran, the #1 state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon. Because they have one thing in common. Low IQs. They're stupid people, they know it, their families know it, and everyone else knows it too. Look at their past, look at their record. They don't have what it takes and they never did. They've been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity. I wonder why they got thrown off all of these television shows. I wonder why. I wonder why Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, all of these people have no longer been allowed on live TV. I wonder why they're not invited onto shows like talk shows, Western propaganda talk shows. I wonder why. Maybe because they speak up against the Epstein regime? Maybe that's the case. So apparently if you speak up against the Epstein regime, you're now a nut job. Okay, Mr. Trump. Whatever you say. I think, yeah, I don't know. Let me get back into the statement. So, Now they think they can get some clicks because they have third-rate podcasts, but nobody's talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA. Or I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. I think you won because people didn't think you was actually going to bow down to Israel, but you know. MAGA agrees with me and just gave CNN a 100% approval rating of Trump. Not hand-flailing fools like Tucker Carlson, who couldn't even finish college. He was a broken man when he got fired from Fox, and he's never been the same. Perhaps he should see a good psychiatrist. Or Megyn Kelly, who nastily asked me the now famous Only Rosie O'Donnell question. Or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she is not, and will hopefully win lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is a far more beautiful woman than Candace. In fact, it's not even close. Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his entire fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attack on the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculously claiming it was a hoax. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. Now fake news CNN, the failing New York Times, and all of the other radical left news organisations are hailing them and giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. They're not MAGA, they're losers, just trying to latch onto MAGA. As president, I couldn't get them on my side I could get them on side any time I want to, but when they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy on world and country affairs. And after a few times, they go nasty, just like Marjorie Traitor Brown. But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right for our country. MAGA is about winning and strength, in not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again. And these people have no idea how to do that. But I do, because the United States is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. President Donald J. Trump. I would actually argue, I don't agree with some of their points, like Alex Jones, a lot of stuff I don't agree with. Even some stuff from Tucker and Candace, you know, I don't agree with everything they say. But they're definitely more MAGA than Trump, because MAGA stands for Make America Great Again. Trump, maybe he got the two confused. Maybe he got MAGA and MIGA confused. Because, yeah, Trump's doing the best. I'll give it to Trump. He's a really good president. He's a really good president, guys, ain't he? He's a really good president for Israel, of course, not for America. He's definitely making Israel great again. But America, I don't think he's making it great. His own people hate him. A lot of these people, like Tucker, Candace, all these people, Alex Jones, at one point supported Trump. And so did a lot of other Americans. Until they saw him for who he really is. Enough of the Israel support, man. Enough of it. Madness. Absolute madness going on in this world. But yeah, anyway, let's go back to some other stuff. So, Candace actually responded to Trump, and she said, "It may be time to put Grandpa up in a home." I agree. We thought Joe Biden was bad, but fuck, man, he's just as bad. Trump has also threatened Iran once again. He says there are reports that Iran is charging fees to tankers going through the Hormuz Strait. They better not be, and if they are, they better stop now. Oh, everyone's so scared. We're all terrified. And look at this. This is maybe the reason why a lot of people are turning against you, Mr. Trump. Because this is the president people voted for versus the president that they got.
You're not going to support me, even though you know I'm the best thing that could ever happen to Israel. You're not going to support me because I don't want your money. I love Israel. I'm with you all the way. You will be bigger, better, stronger. A lot of bad decisions that are being made for the benefit of lobbyists and special interests. You better get rid of the super PACs because they're causing a big problem. We have to get the people of our country, of this country, to love Israel more. That are Jewish people, that are great people. They don't love Israel enough. You know that. The donors, the special interests, the lobbyists have very strong power over these people. They have a lot of control over our politicians. And I don't say that favorably. And I said, this is our first Jewish president.
Damn, man. He lied to you all. He lied to you all. We saw Alex Jones respond to Trump's attack, claiming he's influenced by demonic forces, and that Melania contradicted him regarding Epstein in an unexpected press statement. It looks to me like she's breaking with Trump because she knows the ship is sinking. He's acting like he's guilty. Let's play the clip.
It's done. But at the end of the day, I just feel sorry for him and pray that God touch his heart and soul and free him from the demonic influences that he's under. I mean, it's just that simple. This is a nightmare. We know the Democrats, the left, are absolutely terrible, but when Trump's calling for wiping out whole civilizations and acting like a supervillain, I have to come out and say I don't support it. It's that simple. So again, Trump's own wife came out at an unannounced press conference today and said the Epstein crimes are real and that she wants the victims to be in front of Congress to cover up the end. That's the opposite of what Trump's saying. Looks to me like she's breaking with Trump because she knows the ship's sinking, has found out the truth. Elon left 8 months ago saying he's in the files, it's covered up. I never saw any evidence of it, but he's acting like he's guilty. We know he's protecting Howard Lutnick, who said he didn't know Epstein didn't go to the island, and he did. So all I can say is this is a terrible day, and it's a nightmare for America and the world, but I'm going to tell the truth, reporting the facts, no matter what.
Yeah, no one's happy with Trump. And look at this fucking idiot. Senator John Fetterman. If you had to pick a side, pick our side. Pick civilization, pick Israel. Oh man. America is compromised.
Well, you're the most civilized Democrat and you're wearing a hoodie. So go figure, Senator.
Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to me about fashion, but I think more Democrats should listen to me and say be on the right side of history and holding Iran accountable. And if you have to pick a side, pick our side, pick civilization, pick Israel. There was just a poll, I think it was today, Pew pointed out 80% of Democrats view Israel as negative. Like that's insane. You know, that's our special ally. That's the only place in the...
Sorry. It's insane that people don't support genocide and terrorism. Is that really that insane? Greatest ally? America's greatest ally? They weren't even going to put boots on the ground in Iran. They said the Americans would have to do it. Madness.
Pointed out 80% of Democrats view Israel as negative. Like that's insane. You know, that's our special ally. That's the only place in the region that has the kind of values and the kinds of way that we live and what we want here as a Democrat. How is that possible that 8 out of 10 view Israel in a negative thing as Democrats? You know, and I know it's even more and more unpopular about standing and agreeing about epic fury, but I will be the only Democrat, you know, in my caucus that's proud to stand with Israel. And I also think epic fury was necessary, and I'm going to continue.
Good. Well, Senator, thanks for joining Jesse Waters Prime Time, and tell your dad I said what's up.
Epic fury, more like epic foul. It literally was epic foul. Oh wow, they reopened the Strait of Hormuz. Reopened, keyword. Reopened. And last thing, JD Vance departs for peace talks with Iran in Pakistan. We look forward to the negotiation. I think it's going to be positive. If the Iranians are willing to negotiate in good faith and extend an open hand, that's one thing. If they're going to try and play us, they're going to find that negotiating team is not that receptive. The president has given us some pretty clear guidelines and we'll see how it goes. It's weird, isn't it? This whole peace talk thing.
Hey guys, good morning. Thanks for coming. Look, we're looking forward to the negotiation. I think it's going to be positive. We'll of course see. As the President of the United States said, if the Iranians are willing to negotiate in good faith, we're certainly willing to extend the open hand. If they're going to try to play us, then they're going to find that the negotiating team is not that receptive. So we're going to try to have a positive negotiation. The President has gave us some pretty clear guidelines, and we're going to see. So I hope you guys have a safe flight. We'll certainly take some questions later on, but for now, let's get on the plane and hit the road.
Shut up, man. Shut up. A couple bits from the Strait of Hormuz. I suppose it all ties in with the Americans. Iran's IRGC Navy yesterday said, over these 2 days of the agreement, both the enemy and the friend have experienced and clearly understood that the management of the Strait of Hormuz has entered a new phase. Also, US President Trump said that Iran is breaking their deal by not letting enough oil through the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, Operation Epic Fury. Yeah, epic foul. Definitely epic foul. Iran is doing a very poor job, dishonourable some would say, of allowing oil to go through the Strait of Hormuz. That is not the agreement we have. Do you know what else isn't part of the agreement, Mr. Trump? You say that not enough oil is going through the Strait of Hormuz and that wasn't part of the agreement. Do you know what else isn't part of the agreement? Israel bombing fucking civilians in Lebanon. That wasn't part of the agreement, funny enough. Funny enough, the agreement said, the 10-point proposal said, you guys are meant to stop bombing Lebanon. It doesn't matter if Hezbollah's there. It says it there in black and white, clear as day. And Israel have been killing multiple civilians there. They've killed entire families. Over 1,100 people were injured in one fucking day. 250 dead. I think that's a bit more important than a couple of barrels of oil being short coming through the Strait of Hormuz. Guy's lost his fucking mind. The BBC said at least 9 ships have crossed the Strait of Hormuz since the ceasefire, down from about 128 daily before the war. Is this what victory looks like? Is this what victory looks like? And look, you've got these Zionist terrorists making AI pictures of Pedro Sanchez for standing with humanity. Ayatollah Pedro Sanchez. Okay. So, it's kind of wild how people get attacked just for choosing peace. Spain isn't doing anything wrong. Not wanting war doesn't make you the bad guy. It's just a fact. Just because you don't want war, that means you're bad now? Like, Zionists are fucking insane, man. And Spain says NATO will not take part in any military option aimed at reopening the Strait of Hormuz. I mean, damn, man. Pedro Sanchez, he can't stop taking W's lately. Madness. Big W for Spain. Big fucking W for Spain. We keep giving Spain so many W's lately. Exactly, Daniel. Pakistan have said over and over again that Lebanon was part of the ceasefire. I don't know why anyone else can't seem to see that. Madness. Anyway, we'll finish off with the last few bits from Lebanon. Lebanon's the main sort of story going on right now, because Lebanon was meant to be part of the 10-point proposal, part of the ceasefire deal, and it appears that Lebanon seems to have been forgotten about by Israel. We've got the traitorous Lebanese government working hand in hand with Israel. Israel literally killed over 250 civilians in one day and over 1,100 people were injured. And instead of the Lebanese government coming out and condemning Israel, they came out and condemned Iran. And they condemned Hezbollah. The fuck? So yesterday we saw this. The Lebanese government requested direct negotiations with Israel. And following Lebanon's repeated calls for direct dialogue, Netanyahu told the cabinet yesterday to start talks with Lebanon as soon as possible. These discussions will concentrate on disarming Hezbollah and promoting peaceful relations between the two countries. Israel also welcomed Lebanon's Prime Minister, urging the demilitarization of Beirut while preparing for potential attacks during the negotiations. So man, I feel sorry for these Lebanese people, man. Pray for Lebanon, everyone. Pray for Lebanon. They need us. They need us. Their government has turned their backs on them. It's really fucked up, man, what's going on out there. It really is fucked up. The Epstein regime have zero integrity and are unable to keep an agreement. Yep, I agree with you. Also, the NBC reported that Trump asked Netanyahu yesterday to reduce Israeli attacks in Lebanon to support negotiations with Iran. Then, according to Israeli Channel 13, Donald Trump stated that Netanyahu intends to decrease the intensity of combat operations in Lebanon. And then just only 2 hours after that, they said they're going to slow down, they're not going to do it anymore. Netanyahu came out and said that there is no ceasefire in Lebanon and that Israel continues to strike Hezbollah with full force, adding that operations will not stop until security is fully restored. Fucking demons, man. It's in fucking terrorist language and no one wants to hear it, but damn. What is wrong with these demons? They just tell you one thing and do the other behind your back. Anyway, after all of these Israeli terror attacks, Hezbollah gave them some hell back. Hezbollah rockets flew over the skies of Ashkelon while Israeli air defences attempted to intercept them last night. We have a little clip. So yeah, Hezbollah given some missiles back, and this is why. This is why they're giving them missiles, because look what Israel is doing to Lebanon. Israel is trying to commit another genocide, guys. This is madness. Look at this. Fucking demons, man. Really fucking sad. Really fucking sad. Last fraudster said, if you didn't believe in Satan before, Israel should have opened your eyes. Yeah, man, we're dealing with Satan's greatest soldiers. This is Satan's greatest soldiers at full force. Madness. And look at this. We usually see censorship from the Israelis, but officials in Israel's Ministry of Health, who typically censor casualty figures, reported today that 7,993 illegal settlers were wounded during the war against Iran and Lebanon. So they got hit very fucking hard. Good question, Exit. Where is the mainstream media? I have no idea. None of them want to cover what's going on in Lebanon, that's for sure. And Israel's Mariv news agency, whatever you want to call them, citing sources, reported that Israel is pressuring the United States to grant a limited time frame to carry out a large-scale attack on Hezbollah. And this is what we knew was going to happen. Someone just said it in the comments. Where is it? Danielle said a minute ago, Netanyahu will continue with his madness to avoid that trial. Exactly that. He's got his trial coming up. As long as he keeps committing terrorism and all that stuff, then everyone forgets about his trial. It gets pushed back, it gets delayed, and then, yeah, he gets to not face any justice. I doubt he will face any justice anyway, but, you know, he doesn't want to take any risks. And Israel's war minister, Israel Katz, has vowed to destroy all homes in Lebanese border areas. These people are fucking terrorists.
On the separation of arenas is an important achievement led by the Prime Minister, and it allows us to act with force against Hezbollah according to an orderly plan based on 4 lines. The borderline includes the destruction of houses in the Lebanese frontline villages. Fortified positions line inside Lebanon, which has been expanded from 5 to 15 points. The net line, whose seizure was completed through the ground maneuver, and efforts are currently underway to expand it at additional points. And the Litani line, in which the IDF will maintain control as part of controlling the Litani area and preventing the infiltration of additional terrorists when residents return southward. The agreement on the separation...
Oh, the only people that are terrorists are you lot. You lot. And look at this, man. If you don't believe Israel are the terrorists. Today, Israel issued a warning that they're going to start attacking ambulances in Lebanon. Are you not listening? Fucking ambulances. What the fuck? Sorry, excuse me. What the absolute fuck? They said, urgent and serious warning. We reiterate our assurance that within the framework of its terrorist activities, Hezbollah makes extensive military use of ambulances. Oh my days. And based on that, we return and warn that the military use of medical facilities and ambulances must be stopped immediately. And we confirm that if this approach is not stopped, Israel will act in accordance with international law against any military activity carried out by Hezbollah using those facilities and ambulances. They threatened to bomb fucking ambulances, guys. Because apparently Hezbollah are there. I don't know how many times I have to share this post about. I don't know why this isn't mainstream media. I don't know why mainstream media is not covering this. Israel is threatening to bomb ambulances. They're literally putting out open statements saying, listen, we are going to bomb ambulances because we believe Hezbollah are operating out of ambulances. And the whole world's silent. The whole world is silent. Absolutely fucking insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know. I have no words for it, honestly. I have no words. It's literally like we're living in like a movie or something. Like, you know, this type of shit that Israel does. You'd never expect to hear this stuff. Like, it's so bold and so mad. They're just so open with their terrorism. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Secretary General of the Arab League said, we support the courageous decisions taken by the Lebanese government to restrict weapons in Beirut. Oh yeah, what a great idea. Restrict the weapons in Beirut while Israel are threatening to bomb ambulances. Yeah, I'm sure that will turn out well. Oh man. They're literally telling us to our faces as well that there's no fucking ceasefire. Because they said we are not in a ceasefire. The IDF is at war. Iran is much weaker. And Hezbollah realises that it is isolated. Fuck your terrorist language. We're not listening to it. But yeah, you get the point. You get the point. And just 4 hours ago, violent clashes continue between Hezbollah and Israeli forces since this morning in the city of Jabal, South Lebanon. Hezbollah have said resistance will continue until its last breath. So they're not backing down. They're not backing down. And Israel today continues to carry out its massacres in Lebanon. Fucking mad. Fucking mad, honestly. And one last heartbreaking video. A young man in Berlin mourned his friends killed in Israeli airstrikes on Lebanon. This is the fucking reality of it. Civilians die, children die. Oh man. Yeah, it's very emotional, but I'm going to translate it for you. In the past 2 hours, I've lost 2 friends without any prior warning to evacuation alerts. So this young man's heartfelt cry after losing 2 friends in Lebanon at solidarity protest. 250 people were killed and 2,000 others were injured. In just 10 minutes, 250 were killed and 2,000 others were injured. I thought it was 1,100. Damn, it's fucking 2,000. Yeah. Hospitals are full. Hospitals across Lebanon are full. In the past 2 hours, I've lost 2 friends without any prior warning or evacuation alerts. Heartbreaking. Absolute heartbreaking. There's no ceasefire. There's no ceasefire. Sad. Really sad. Yeah, madness. I don't even know what to say about it. I wish there was more that I could do. I wish there was more that we could all do. I suppose the best thing we can all do is keep talking about it, I guess. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, I suppose that's pretty much all for today. It's not been as long. We'll do a longer stream tomorrow probably, because Saturday I'll have a bit more time on my hand. We'll maybe cover a bit of live coverage and things like that too. Maybe react to some videos. Let me know if there's any good videos for me to react to, any good interviews, any documentaries, anything like that. But yeah, I suppose until tomorrow I'll see you all then. Yeah, remember to drop a like and a comment, and remember to follow me on Kick. It's pinned in the live chat and it will be put in the comment of this video when it's uploaded. I wish you guys all the best. Hope you enjoy your Friday, whatever time you are. And yeah, stay safe everyone. Fuck Israel. Have a good night. Peace out.
Today we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the Savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander, I'm telling him this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zios, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.